Says we're live.
Good morning. I hope you guys have had an incredibly great weekend, and thank you for joining us today. We are here this morning to just chat about how we are coping and how we are doing with all the adjustments in life lately. And this is my friend Terry, who lives down in Florida, and she is a salon owner. Which, of course, you guys all know that pretty much across the country, they are all closed right now. But Terry has had some plans that have really panned out for her. And so she is a homeschool mom, a salon owner, an entrepreneur. She is the master guru of Trello training. And so, Terry, thank you for joining me this morning.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
I'm good. You know what? I'm just like the rest of the country, or the rest of the world, I should say, and having our, not knowing, it's in uncertain times right now. So, of course, questioning what's next, what's going to happen, and I worry about my friends and family and those of us. I can't be more thankful for this business than I am right now, though, because like you said, my salon's been shut down for about 6 weeks now, almost 2 months. And it's been crazy, and wow. I love what I do. I will not, I know a lot of people get into this business because they are looking to retire. I wasn't ever really looking to retire, but I would love to slow down a little bit. I didn't mean to come to a halt like this, though. But yeah.
And listen, for those of you that are joining us live, we appreciate that. And those of you that don't know me, I'm Beth Bolus, and I love to interview my friends. I love to get up and chat with them and figure out what's going on in their lives. And Terry, I don't know if you can see your Facebook stream right now, but mine's kind of showing up funny. How is yours looking?
No, it looks fine.
It looks good on your side. All right, great. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing with your girls at home and how you're dealing with all that.
I have 3 teenage girls at home. One is about to graduate high school. And, of course, this year, the poor 2020 grads are not able to really do their normal graduation. So it's a little sad, but she is wound up, ready to finish school and get started. She turns 18 tomorrow. So we're going to celebrate here at home.
Good.
Yeah. And then I have a 16-year-old who is finishing her junior year. And then I have a 13-year-old who's finishing her junior high school years. So she's graduating 8th grade and she'll be starting a high school next year. So it's been a shift. 2 of them were homeschooled to start with. And one is a social butterfly, and she is not happy about being homeschooled. She misses her friends horribly. So that's been a little tough. But we are surviving. The kids they're doing amazing. I'm real proud of them. They're crushing it. I feel like I cannot be more thankful for these products because they have helped me keep my patience and keep my,
how are you guys dealing with the patients at home? How are y'all handling homeschooling and all the cooking and all the cleaning that has to go on? Drop in the comments there. Let us know.
Yeah, because I know I talk to many, many people, other moms, and this is a tough time for parents. I have a friend of mine who has littles, and when I say littles, I mean like ones that can't really fend for themselves, they can't cook. And I mean, my kids can cook and clean up. My one drives, and she can, and run and go pick up the groceries or whatever, that kind of stuff. But when you've got little ones at home where you have to do everything for them and you can't step away and get 5 minutes to yourself, especially in times like right now, I feel for you because I can't imagine when my girls were little, all 3 of mine were under 5 at one point, and I can't imagine having to go through this at that moment,
And Terry, you've shared with me And share with everybody how you've learned to power through these situations and kind of maintain that that love for getting through these times, even though it's tough. You've been able to maintain that mood support. I mean, let's face it, we all have our days where we will probably struggle with being quarantined and stuck at home, but there are ways to deal with it. And aside from exercise and trying to eat well, sometimes those tactics just don't cut it. So what have you been doing?
Yeah, well, especially right now because we haven't been able to really get outside a whole lot. The weather hasn't been so great here. So I know with exercise, you get the increased endorphins and stuff like that, which help with mood support. But luckily, the products that we take offer mood support. And I have to tell you, even though my mood has been so much better since beginning my journey with Thrive, I honestly, like through this time, I've had to add even just a little bit of extra, and I'm grateful for those products as well. We have a patch so a little bit about me, for those of you who don't know me, is I had gastric bypass back in 2000 so that I could get pregnant. I was having a problem with infertility. And because of my surgery, I don't absorb products. I don't absorb regular vitamins the way a normal stomach would. Because my intestines have been bypassed. So the cool thing about these products, for many years, I was so depleted and deficient in my nutrition that, and I don't know, I say I'm not really sciencey, but I guess I am in a way, because I learned, like vitamin D3, for instance, is one of those vitamins that I found out because I was depleted, that it's a direct correlation to depression. And so I did not know that. And when I found out that I didn't have it, it kind of made me understand. And I did a little bit more homework and found that there are a lot of vitamins that add to your mood and add to your mental state, right? Well, when you have had gastric bypass and you're depleted of all of that stuff and your gut is not working the way that it's supposed to work, then of course things are going to hit you harder than they would even normally. So when I found Thrive and the 3 steps, it made a huge shift for me, a huge shift. I was able to stand on my feet at the salon all day and still come home and have patience with my kids. I was able to come home and have energy to cook dinner. I was able to come home and just feel like the mom that I wanted to be. And then when this pandemic hit, I still feel better than I would have, but let's face it, you could be the most positive person in the world, and this pandemic comes on and it's like it hits you and knocks you off of your, off your block. You know what I mean? Off of you're just like, what do I do? So I've added extra things to my daily routine to help me get through that.
Well, let's talk about what that daily routine is, and then let's talk about what we kind of added to it to help us even boost and power through and get that mood support that is necessary to maintain here. So our first steps when we wake up, guys, is we take these 2 capsules on an empty stomach with a glass full of water, right? And that gives us all the stomach enzymes, the pre and probiotics that we need. And then 20 minutes later, we come behind it with this is vanilla flavored lifestyle mix. It's micro-ionized. And it has more pre and probiotics and has tons and tons of vitamins and minerals in it. By the time that you finish with these 2 steps, you have entered into your body over 150 micronutrients, and your body is ready to absorb the food that you eat out there. And then as we're finishing up that lifestyle mix, we come behind it with this DFT. This is dermafusion technology. And we put it on a clean, dry spot on our skin, and we wear it for 24 hours. And that gives us 24 hours of nutrition in our bodies that is so readily bioavailable to our bodies that with situations where your stomach might be bypassed or where you have stomach issues that you've lived with, like I have, it allows your body to have that nutrition that it so needs in order to function at its prime. And so then Terry, if you'll talk about some of those extra things that you've done. I know let's see, which arm is it on? It's over here. I wear this white label, and it has some extra things in it, like HTP 5, which is a mood support. So what do you use?
Yeah. So, well, can I back up for just a second? Let's
Absolutely.
talk about absorption. So this is why I love the absorption with these products, because my stomach has been bypassed, and that patch that Beth is talking about, it goes straight into your bloodstream. It bypasses your gut. So yes, your gut needs to be healed up and all that. And the cool thing with the shake is it's I can't even say the word.
Micronutrients.
Yes, micronutrients. It's already kind of like crushed up, so it actually absorbs so much better. So anyway, so like you said, I also wear my black patch, which is the same as what she has on for the 5-HTP. But we just introduced a new product called Recharge. You guys, I just got mine in yesterday, and so I can't really give you a great testimony about it, but all I can tell you is just looking at the ingredients on it, I'm super excited to see what it could do for us, because it's got elderberry, or it's got elderberry in it, vitamin C and zinc, which are all the things that we need to help boost our immune system right now. It's all the time, but especially right now. And then I don't know if you know this, Beth, but it also has 5-HTP in it. So when we're sleeping at night, I feel like it's actually going to help recharge your mood support and give you something, because Recharge was made to be put on at night. So I got really excited. I ordered 4 of them on pre-order because I was just so excited and worried that they were going to sell out, because our stuff does that sometimes. And so I went over and I took my mom and dad a pack of it and dropped it off to them. And then I had a pack, and my husband and we slept with our Recharge on last night and woke up feeling great. So I'm excited about that. And then another product that I have been using in my daily routine is called Pure, which is basically our, I don't have one sitting over here, but it's basically our version of like a 5-hour energy drink, but it's much more healthy. It's naturally based products with no sugar, no calories. So you don't have to worry about that if you're looking for weight loss, which, like me, I struggle with my weight. So I have to be very careful about what I put in my body. But
the really cool thing for that for me, Terry, is that I can't do any of those other things, but with Pure, there's not that crash afterwards.
Oh, no sugar, no crash, none of that.
It's so clean. It's so good. I mean, it just keeps you going for hours. You really, really, really just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like it for the GABA that's in it. It's got GABA in it. And if you don't know what GABA is, it's more of like an inhibitor for your brain. Mm-hmm. So it helps you to have more clarity, which I get clarity with these products anyways. But like I said, right now, I just needed a little extra. And I could tell when I didn't have my Pure, I was waiting for my order last week. And I was like, stalking the mail. Like, when's my Pure going to get here? When's my Pure going to get here? Because I know how amazing I can feel. And so when I don't have it, I miss it, So, but what I usually do is I mix it with a Gatorade Zero, or I mix it with a bubbly, instead of drinking I'm not crazy about just doing a shooter. I'd rather mix it with something and enjoy it, But that's just me. Everybody takes their things a little differently.
Well, tell me a little bit about how this is this is all the nutritional part and the nutritional side, but you had not planned, of course, on your salon being closed down. And so this has provided for you a way to bridge that gap. And
so here's the crazy thing, you guys. Health and wellness. I've fought my weight my whole life, never thought that I would ever be in health and wellness as far as on a financial level. Did I want to take care of myself? Yeah, I went under the knife to take care of myself. So of course I wanted to take care of myself, but to actually promote it and share it with other people, it just didn't come natural to me, because I felt like, who's going to follow this person that's not the healthiest person in the world to learn about health, right? But I found that people do follow me because I am real. I am what a lot of other people are facing, and I have had success. So they look at me and they go, man, if she can do it, I can do it, right? And so I have made it a mission to go out and share this, because I feel like the more people I share it with, the better this world is going to be, because we're all going to feel better. We're going to have better energy. We're going to raise our kids with more patience, which means we're going to pour into them more, which is going to give them a better life. So when I started realizing that this is something I wanted to share because I wanted to make an impact, the financial part just came as a blessing. I did not expect to ever make this a livelihood of any kind.
You know what? I didn't either, Terry, and I too have lost my other sources of income. So this is it for me too. And you know, never did I ever think that that I was going to be doing anything in the health and wellness industry like this. Although it has totally changed my life and the way that I feel, and allowed me to feel have so much more less discomfort in my joints and lose what I mean. I really have lost weight, an enormous amount of weight. So, but now it is like this is it for me, and this is my major source of income, stream of income. And the coolest thing to me is that it never has cost me anything to start this. There are no premiums that you have to pay up front every month. There is no inventory that you have to have in your home. And all of our trainings are free. What have I left out? I mean, everything that we have, guys, is there. It's cloud-based. We never have to pay a penny for any of that. And that's the way our company was designed 7 years ago, right?
Well, so here's how I'm going to tell you my business was built. I built my business on referrals. And because as a salon owner, I have always built my business on referrals. Word of mouth is the best advertisement when you can hear somebody else's testimony. And so what is really cool when I partnered up with this company is the fact that they reward you for referrals. For every 2 referrals that you send with your personal referral link, whether you're a customer or a promoter, the only difference between a customer and a promoter is promoters get commission. That's the only difference. So you could stay a customer. Nobody's ever going to push you into the business. But if you are taking these products and you feel amazing, why would you not want to share it? And of course, with me, I was already in direct sales with another company. I was not looking for another direct sell company. And what happened is I was looking to thrive for free. So I loved the product. I thought, you know what, I'm going to share it. So I shared it. And then I decided I got mine for free. So I was like, you know what, let me help my people that I referred to get theirs for free, because it was so easy to share. Every person that I came across, when I would open my ears to what they would tell me, I knew I had a solution for something that they needed, whether it was more energy, weight loss, weight management, if they needed more probiotics in their system, something. There was something that I could help them with. So I offered a solution. I have over 150 customers in my downline at this point with free accounts. Now, not every single one have ordered, but they all have free accounts. And the cool thing is Lavelle doesn't charge you for anything. And so by doing that, you guys, within 2 months, I earned my auto bonus. I earned a free car. That is the second largest bill that most families have. You have your house payment and then you have your car payment. And my car payment is taken care of every month as long as I maintain those sales. And as long as I'm sharing, the sales are being maintained because people are feeling amazing on the product. So of course, when I earned my auto bonus, I decided, you know what, maybe I need to make a shift into health and wellness. Even though I didn't feel like health and wellness was I'm not a natural at it. I am not a sciencey person. I'm not a medical person. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a fitness trainer. I am just your ordinary mom of 5 girls that has 3 teens at home, that stands on my feet all day as a hairdresser, that just found something that works for me, that I feel obligated. I feel obligated to share it. I feel like if I don't share it, I'm doing my friends and family a disservice because I have something that can make them feel better. And I turned it into a business. And now this business, because Beth and I have partnered up with this company, guess what? This company has grown 30% in the last 6 weeks. 30%, while other companies, and I'm not discounting that people are suffering, because honestly, it breaks my heart that people are suffering. But to be in health and wellness right now, for a company, when other companies are detrimentally losing money, this company's gained 30% of their sales. So what are they doing? This is how generous our executives are in our company. For the next, to the end of the month right now, if we hit certain goals, they are doubling our commission next month. Like
That's
no
insane.
other companies are doing that. So yeah, am I needing this business right now? Heck yeah, more than ever, because my salon shut down. I have no income coming in. But you know what? I will be able to maintain my salon and I'll be able to reopen the doors. I won't have to close during this time because I have a side gig that is helping me to stay substantially financial, have that ability while this is all going on. So I am so gracious and so appreciative of this business right now.
And I'm so glad that you also feel like it's a responsibility for something that has made us feel so good, not only physically, but has helped and assisted us financially in our household. It's an obligation to, why would I want somebody else to feel as good as and to feel 15 years younger than their chronological age?
Yeah.
I just really never dreamed that at my age that I would feel so much younger than I am now, and to have the ability to do activities that just were not a
Aging
part
in reverse.
Do what?
Aging in reverse. And if you have a bucket list and you've always worried about, oh, I'm getting too old for my bucket list, this has like been able to expand my time that I have to do my bucket. Like there's things that I thought I would never be able to do that I'm able to do now because I feel better and because I have more energy and because I don't have all the aches and discomforts.
Right.
And then another thing too is when you are sharing with other people, here's what I want to tell you guys. I'm not a salesperson. I'm just passionate. So I have to tell you that I have an objection to every objection that you have. If you have an objection to me, if you come to me and say, I can't do what you do because I'm scared to go live, guess what? A year ago, I was definitely afraid of going live. So if you tell me I can't do what you do because I'm not a salesperson, guess what? I'm not a salesperson either. Oh, I can't do what you do because I don't know about the ingredients in the products. Guess what? I only know a few of the ingredients because those are the ones that have made the biggest impact on me. But if I don't know something, I know how to find it. I'm resourceful. If you tell me, I don't know, just give me an example, Beth. Tell me an objection that you come across and I'll tell you why you shouldn't have that objection.
I can't sell anything.
Well, I don't sell either. I'm passionate about it and I share it because I believe in it. Tell me something else because there's all these objections people come.
It's too expensive.
It's $5 a day. $5 a day. Is your health and your well-being worth $5 a day? I guarantee you have prescription medications you can trade in, or energy drinks that you can trade in, or how about your coffee that you drink every day that you can trade in? Because I used to drink 6 cups of coffee a day and now I drink none. Yeah.
I used to drink like 12 Diet Cokes every day.
Yeah. But I've traded those things in for something that makes me feel better. Those things didn't serve me. They did not make me feel good. If anything, they brought me down. So bring me another objection because I have an objection for your objection. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no reason why anyone should not give this a try.
Oh, let's see another one that I've heard. I'm afraid to tell people about this.
You have an obligation to tell people. Why would you be afraid to tell somebody something that makes them feel better? Because you're afraid they're going to say no. You know what? If they say no, then it's on them. You can lay your head down at night knowing that you did what you wanted to do because you shared something. And if they choose to say no, it's okay. You love them anyways, because no may not be no forever. It may just be no, not right now.
Well, I don't know how to stay, to follow those directions.
That's easy. This is the easiest system that you could ever follow. I've been on them all. I have been on them all. Trust me when I say I have tried to lose weight my entire life. From A to Z, you name a program, I've probably tried it. And this is the most simple program that I've ever followed.
It is. And you know what, Terry? It's really incredible to me. I had a customer that used to thrive a few years back, and she came She came to me last week, and I got the most incredible message from her this morning, and she has just gotten back in on it. And she's like, you know what? These Thrive is so much better than I remember it being. What have they done differently? And yes, they did change the
formulation
technology, and it makes it so much more bioavailable to your body. It absorbs in your body faster and in a more in a better way. So she immediately has had so much results. She's like, I ate everything I wanted to, and it was good food because I'm at home preparing it for myself, right? And she didn't feel guilty about it. She was making good choices. And so that's just thrilling to me, that I was able to help somebody else. And I know that each time that we are able to share what has happened with us and how our lives have improved, that when somebody else joins and is able to say, hey, I'm not, my health issue, my joints and discomfort, my blood tests, when I come back from the doctor, they're amazed at how much better everything looks, right?
I could go on for hours and hours and hours about how amazing this company is. My blood work was incredible. My doctor said, keep doing whatever I don't know what you're doing, but do it. And then we just did this really, it was a long training, but it really didn't feel long once you got in there. But on Saturday, and it was free from our company, and it was the CEOs and the president of the company. And one thing that I have to tell you is, they are so innovative. They just told us that they were coming out with some new products to help support with joint support. They're coming out with stem cell stuff. Like, I'm so excited. They are constantly on edge, recreating, making things better. So like you said, they came out with that patch 2.0. I was not a part of the company when they had the first patch, so I can't tell you what the difference is, but I can tell you that just being a part of this company in the last year, I've seen the innovation that has come forward. They have come out with an amazing amino drink that helps with cardiovascular, that you can actually give to your children. They've come out with a greens drink that is, because I'm not a salad person at all, and I drink this to get my fruit and vegetables. So I just love how they're constantly bringing us what we need or what we ask for, and they're wide open to hearing what we have to say. We have a great CBD skincare line that is amazing. You want to talk about return? Let's talk about our friend Nancy, how she has returned to a younger age, because this has literally transformed her skin. Like, they're just always coming out with something, which makes me super excited. And then I go, how can I not share this with people?
That's right. And you know what, Terry, I know you and I could stay here for hours and hours and talk about how incredible our experiences are. And if you are interested, and there are so many people on here, Terry, guys, let us know if you can feel what we are trying, what we have been talking about. Are you struggling with those, with maintaining your mood support and staying upbeat during these times? Are you struggling with trying to figure out where, how you're going to make those payments, how you're going to go to the grocery store with things costing more? Are you, can you associate with not feeling as good as you want to? Reach out to one of us. We are here to help you. We want to share our nutritional products with you. We want you to feel as good as we do, and as good as thousands and thousands of other people do. So reach out to us. Thank you for joining us. And indeed, really, if you have questions, drop them down below. And Terry, I want you to drop your before and after pictures in here in this thread, because it is amazing. And I'm going to drop mine in here too, because you know what? When I go back, my pictures came up from a year ago when we were at convention, and I am absolutely blown away as to even I had been on Thrive for not even quite a year at that point, and to look at myself a year later and the transformation that is physically, outwardly occurred, blows me away.
Incredible.
And when it just is crazy. So, guys, thanks for joining us, and y'all have an incredible day. Thank you, Terry.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate your time, hon.
Of course. All right.
Okay. Thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.